So he pushed me down. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to fight a dude. Knowing that shit ain't gonna work. Yeah. And they look like a mom and daughter. That's what it look like. It's mom and daughter. I'm like, oh, she's tripping. He's like, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bike Tyson, and you're now tuned in to Bike Tyson Life Cycles. And today's life cycle is stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Now, two things I mean by that on this ride, right? So, the week before this ride, we had an accident, and again, we always want to be prepared, you know, for group rides because most people look at group rides as dangerous. Some people look at it as fun. So it's twofold, especially in these mob type of group rides where you don't know everyone and you don't know how they ride. You know, it could be dangerous. And we always say, ride your own ride, that's one. But two, kind of be aware of your surroundings when you're riding. If you see somebody, you know, a little, extreme, you may want to get away from them. Or if someone is a fast rider or a slow rider, ride within the realm that you ride. So this is what I mean when I say, stay ready, because you may have to make quick moves in a group ride. You may have to, look both ways. You gotta, use your turn signals, a little bit of everything that maybe sometimes you probably wouldn't normally do. But because you don't ride with these type of people all the time, you kind of got to be aware of everything. So that's number one. The second thing is I caught a flat. So good thing I was prepared though. So that's the main purpose of this video is stay ready so you got to get ready. So before I leave the house, I always do a check. I do my check my tires. I check my tools to make sure I got the proper tools because where I live at ain't no saving me. So whenever I'm on a group ride and we heading back home, it's gonna take me a minute. So and I got back roads to go through, and the dares be out at night, or there's no street lights. So that type of shit that goes on, I gotta be prepared. So I always have a couple things with me that are essential to whenever I'm riding. One, I gotta have a portable air pump. So you can get those on Amazon for like $20-$30. Always good to have because you never know when you catch a flat tire. Make sure you had the whole plug kit and all that. Also, you can get that from Amazon also. And I always keep it in my back seat. Even though I'm on a sport bike, is a little small back seat storage compartment back there where I keep my portable air pump and my tire repair kit because you never know if you get a flat. I also keep some little tools back there like some zip ties, a little wrench, a little pair of pliers, a knife, like that kind of stuff, like a little survival kit, I would say, because again, you just never know. So that's what I mean by staying ready, so you ain't got to get ready. I know people like my boy Ty who has cruisers and they got baggers. They can carry whatever they want. They carry a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a little easier for them, but it ain't easy for me. So I gotta be a minimalist. So between that little compartment in my back seat and my book bag, that's what I got on me. That's about it. But they're essential to whenever I ride because again, You just never know if you'll get a flat tire or anything like that. But today's event, we were heading down to the Shark Bar in Waldorf, Maryland. Now, this was my first time there at the Shark Bar, and it was lit, I would say. Um, I could see that being a hot spot for me to be at. Cause one, um, it ain't too far for me from home. So it's right up my alley, I guess you could say. It's a cool vibe. Even though I don't like go-go music, but the live band that is there, it be lit. The the just the people there is just lit because again, it's a nice vibe. Now, of course, you're gonna get, you know, whenever you get somebody drinking or smoking, it probably be some ratchetness going on, but for the most part, it was a nice vibe. And this one it was bikes and cars. So a couple people started showing out with some of the modified cars, which is cool, but definitely it was a lot of bikes out there. And it was a nice crowd as far as a mixed group of younger, middle age, and older women and men. So it, I would say this. Usually, when you go to, let's say, an all black event, some people be thinking the worst, but there are good black people that just know how to have a good time. And that was this case. It wasn't no BS going on. It wasn't no, ratchetness going on. A little bit it was, but it was handled. But for the most part, it was just fun. And me and a couple of my boys was just like, yo, I could see us coming back to this joint. It was pretty cool. So, but that's what it was. Now, because prior to this week, there was an accident, we decided to ride in formation. So uh I think my boy Ty said it best. He was like, when you ride in formation, it's just powerful when you coming down the road, cars see you, cars get out the way. Is nothing that's more powerful than numbers. You know how they say there's power in numbers? So when you see 30, 40 bikes coming down the road, it people gravitate to it and they move out the way, and we try not to let other people in. It's just like a motorcade where you know you don't want people to get in between you, so we keep a nice type formation, and that's what it was. um the thing was is that when we were in that tight formation, we ran into some traffic. Now, with most sport bikes, we like to split cars and kind of dip in and out of traffic. But because we were in formation, we were like, let's just stay the course and let's have a safe ride to the event we were going to. And shout out to Buckwild who hosted the event. Every event she's hosted was a success, I would say. And any event that she has, I try to at least, show my face or support her event. So, but with that being said, when we were in traffic, uh, the my boy Ty, who was leading the group on his Harley, was saying, "Hey, y'all want to sit in this traffic?" I was like, "Hell no!" So we hopped on the shoulder. So part of it was my fault why I got a flat tire because again, I said let's hop on the shoulder, knowing that there's a lot of debris on the side of the highway, but I thought I can kind of get through it. But a rusty nail went to the back of my tire, and I was just like, "Fuck." So good thing again, I had my repair kit, my portable air pump, and all that good stuff. And shout out to my boy Chris, who stayed with me just to make sure everything was good. And that's what most of us do. People in my crew, we always say no one get left behind. And he did stay, waited till I fixed everything, and then we would haul ass into the event. So we were probably about 30 to 45 minutes behind because when I pulled over to the side of the road, um, I still had enough air to get to a gas station. So what I did was I didn't pull the nail out. I just said, let's fuck it. Let's just get to the next exit. Got to a Royal Farms, and by the time I got to the Royal Farms, the nail was gone. I guess because the wheels were spinning, it kind of flew off. But I made it just in time to before it got too bad. And then, like I said, I just plugged it, pumped it up, and I was on my way. So it didn't take long. It took about a good, like I said, maybe 15, 20 minutes to fix real quick. And we was out. The only thing is that when you got that plug in the back of your tire, you ain't get the same traction. So I had to kind of be a little careful going down to the event. I ain't want to, go too fast because I didn't know if that plug was going to hold up or anything like that. So after I got to the event, it did. So I was cool, and I ordered some new tires. So I got the Michelin Power 5 tires that's on the way. And as soon as they get here, I'm putting them things on, and hopefully I should be good. I know they got a better rating, and a better grip, and it's more of a sport touring hyper sport tire, so it sticks and go. Pause, I think, but yeah, that's that's what I've been told. So hopefully, uh, I should be good on the way. But I'm gonna keep the old tires just in case I need a spare any other time. But that was the case. So stay ready. So you ain't got to get ready, and that means make sure you got your tools with you, a repair uh kit if you get a flat tire, a portable air pump, and some flashlight, especially if it's dark, or some zip ties, some little small tools. But that's it. This is Mike Tyson, and like I said, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Peace, y'all.